Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a character breakdown of Heroine and her skills and possible combos to look for and ways that you can play her effectively. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, so Q and E are the same. We don't know if those are going to be changed later. This is still the beta. What makes her unique is that she has two really strong crowd controls and she can heal herself. The first strong crowd control is Frozen Dagger. Basically shoots out a dagger, and if it hits the enemy, they are henceforth frozen by the dagger, as it says. So I'll walk up a little bit. You won't actually be able to see the animation, but you can see her throw it. So it doesn't really, yeah. It's not as prevalent as her one whenever it hits the enemy, but you can still see it whenever it hits them because they stop moving. But alright. Then there's Fairy Flame. Fairy Flame is a very unique ability, and it keeps her from being like this all the time. So, you know, oh, I'm melee. She turns it on you by throwing her... Okay. By throwing her Fairy Flame out. See how it's just doing one? What you're looking for is at the top little notches of her staff. You see how that's lit up? That's whenever it shoots 3 and it does the most effective damage. But if you want, you can hold this down for a second to get some space and reestablish yourself. But it just does more if it's all lit up or whenever the cooldown is done cycling. Then we're going to do her one. Her one is called Seed of Ice. What this does is it throws out a spherical thing of ice, and it encapsulates the entire enemy opponent in something that's taller than that tree right there. Let's see if she hits her one. That's her one right there. It was only for a moment, but that thing is huge, and it's like an ice scraper, like an iceberg size. Like it's as big as her tree. It's big, and it's really good CC. You mix both of those at different times whenever you're doing these two, and you can get some nasty combos. So Ancient Dragon's Breath is her fire ability. She's like an elementalist, is what I would say. Support elementalist, right? So support elementalist. This one's her fire. Basically, she creates a fireball at the end of her staff, and she chucks it at you. Boom. And it comes fairly fast, so like if you're not careful, not paying attention, hits you with it does damage. And then her 3, called Thunder Viper. Cool name, by the way. What that does is it essentially is like a lightning kind of link between you or your staff and the person, and it does damage to you. Like, so you seem like you're a Sith Lord, right? It's all sorts of... Thanks. Proud of you. Working really hard. Anyways, so yeah, you gotta feel like you're Emperor Palpatine. But most of her abilities, well, her 3, I'm pretty sure you have to be standing still. I'm gonna try it right now. I don't think I've tried to move. No, I can't. You can't move with it. And then her 4, called the Kama Sylvie tree. I think that's right. Don't you judge me. So what that does is that creates a big frickin' tree. So what this tree does is it heals you. And it has a really long cooldown. HP regen is noticeable, but the cooldown, again, like maybe if you max it up all the way, it gets down to 40. Last time I played her, I didn't max it up all the way. I stopped it at rank 2. So that's me. So, yeah. That is all of her abilities, but in order to play her effectively, like, there is a few ways that you can go about it, right? So, I would have someone here, but my friend's at work still, and I'm just recording these today, trying to get them out to you guys as soon as possible. So, if you throw your dagger, and it freezes them, right? They take more damage when they're frozen. So, you push F, you hit them with their dagger, they're frozen. Immediately, cast that flame, and then start casting your 3. Immediately. Because not only will they take more damage over time because they were frozen, but they get stunned also by your 3. Because, yeah, what is it? Oh, well, you get a... Hold on. Okay, so that's cool. It doesn't stun them, but it creates that big AoE smash down of the thing, which will then stun them. And like I was saying, throw out with your F. Yeah. Throw your 2 out, right? It hits them. They're still stunned. If they're not, throw your 1 at them. And then you hold your 3 down. And then you can... Uh-oh. I messed. Now we gotta wait 10 seconds. Shame on me for messing it up. So, like, you can start going in, like, all sorts of weaves and stuff. Alright, so, throw F. They're frozen. Throw your 2 at them. Boom! And then if they're not still frozen, you throw your 1. Throw your 3, you hold it. Boom! Then you left click it to create that extra stun. And then if you're playing in teams, fight around your tree. Like, start with your tree, and then that'll give the enemy something else to focus on besides you and your teammate, and then you can freeze them, and you can provide your all sorts of your abilities and stuff. You can provide all sorts of extra CC to your teammate with your F and your 1. And also your 3. But if you mess up your 3, like I just... it won't create that big shockwave in the ground, and she won't slam it down like Gandalf. But overall, I see her as playable in solos, but I haven't won with her yet in solos, so it's a little different and difficult. But I see her really thriving in someone who likes to be that supporty setup kind of person for their teammate. Like, you pick this with Schultz, like, you're gonna be doing some damage. Because not only can Schultz knock him to the ground after you freeze him, he'll do more damage. You can freeze them while they're on the ground, so he does more damage, and then he can pick them up and chuck them some more. And then guess what? You can stun them after that. That's just an example of how you would play around with someone like Herowen. And I hope that you enjoyed this breakdown, kind of going through her kit and what she can do. And just like that, that's Herowen, guys. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.